All right, so on today's drawing demonstration, I'm going to be drawing Atlantic coastline, F7, number 370. And Atlantic coastline was known as the Route of the Champions for its purple and silver paint scheme. And I want to make this engine be a little over 8 inches long. And as I've mentioned before, kind of draw this invisible line where the front of the engine goes. And right at about 3/4 of an inch to the top of the frame. Measure in a few places so that the frame's nice and straight. Then you want a little bit less than 3/4 kind of come in. There's a little bit of a and here's a row of rivets underneath here. And it's 1.5 inches tall. I keep pull back so we can see what's going on. And basically kind of measuring in this is kind of where the curve of the nose. Kind of in 2 places here. This is, see, I'm kind of measuring a few spots from this invisible line to where if that was a little fast. See, I measure from here back to there, a little bit less than 1.5 inches, and then a little bit less than 1 inch. And kind of put these curves here. See, that invisible line there kind of helps guide to where these 2 curves go. In the end, we can erase it off, but that kind of helps give a little bit more shape to these cab units, these F units and E units, and just generally locomotives that aren't square on the front. F units are actually really good engines to practice a lot of the, I kind of want to leave enough room for the cab window. Then we want to basically come in and this is right between 3/4 and an inch. At least put the space where the grill goes. And then kind of put, there's a back door here. So want to put that in. On this engine, it wouldn't matter quite as much because there's a stripe, a painted stripe that continues all the way through. But we basically put this batten strip in, and then there we go. There's basically the shape of the locomotive. And we'll put more detail in the next